Franciscan Catholic priest. Some years ago, about 50, I wore uniforms as you do. I worked in the Air Force. I was in Air Defense Command and the predecessors to what the drones that we see at Creech and so forth are. We were in an age where we were already being equipped to carry even nuclear missiles. I thought I was being very patriotic at the time, extremely patriotic. But I also know how many times we missed. In fact, the plane I was in, the two of us, two-man crew, were sent up to shoot down a Russian bomber. This is a true story. A Russian bomber coming over the pole. We waited a couple of hours before we were scrambled. They told us to just go do a firing pass. Don't go look first. Somehow we decided to go look first. We looked up, we saw ladies looking out the windows and the sign, American Airliner. As Toby has been telling you, visiting in Pakistan, they saw people who are survivors of bombs that could have shot them down, could have bombed them, or did bomb them, just as we could have shot down that airliner. I still cringe to think of that. That's one of the reasons I keep coming out to protest. I'd ask you, my brothers, to think about this. I've talked to a number of pilots, and especially the younger, some of the operators at Creech, and they're full of PTSD, especially the young guys. It's horror, as one young airman said to me. I said, how do you like the Air Force? I was in the Air Force, how do you like it? He says, oh, I like the Air Force, I love the Air Force, but I can't stand what I do. I can't stand what I do, I have so much tension. Because he was one of the operators, center operators. And I talked to the captain of a plane like that, and he said, yeah, they're very common. So I speak, and Toby has spoken so eloquently of the victims of these bombs. I know that the Hawks don't drop bombs, but they enable them to be dropped. And she's spoken to the victims there. I've spoke thinking of our own young people like yourself. We just got to get out of this kind of business. As a follower of Jesus and St. Francis, we were created to live together in this beautiful world with its beautiful sunsets and moon sides. As Francis called it, brother sun and sister moon. We're meant to live together, live together. Read Paul Chappell. He was a graduate from the academy. He was in 2 or 3 terms overseas in this war. And he's now writing 3 books he's written, 4 coming up. War is not necessary. We're not created. None of you are here because you wanted to go kill people. None of you really got born and grew up so you want to go drop bombs on people. Come on. We all want to get along. And we need to do that. So think of the children. Think of yourselves. Think of our future. Amen.